Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's presentation on how to answer interview questions. I'm Mr. Jason Timtiman, former special education teacher at Navajo, New Mexico, USA, and in this session, we'll go over the types of questions you may encounter, strategies to answer them effectively, and tips to leave a great impression. Let's dive in. Interviews can be stressful, but they are also your opportunity to showcase who you are and what you bring to the table. A good answer can make a lasting impression, while a poor one can cost you the job. Understanding the question types and crafting thoughtful responses will give you an edge. These are several types of interview questions you should be prepared for. Number one, we have behavioral questions. These ask about past experiences, like tell me about a time when you. Second, we have situational questions. These focus on how you would approach hypothetical situations. Third, technical questions, common in fields like engineering or IT, where they test specific skills. And finally, we have number four, general questions. These are the more common ones, like why do you want to work here? Or where do you see yourself in 5 years? One of the most effective ways to answer behavioral question is by using the STAR method. This stands for S, situation, describe the context or challenge. T, task, explain the task or goal you had. A, action, share the steps you took to address the task. And R for result. Conclude with the outcome and impact, highlighting how your actions benefited the situation. Using stars help you give structured, clear answers that demonstrate your problem-solving abilities. Common questions and how to approach them. Here are some of the most common interview questions and how to approach them. Tell me about yourself. This is your elevator pitch. Focus on your experience and skills that are most relevant to the job. What are your strengths and weaknesses? Highlight strengths that align with the job. For weaknesses, choose something minor and show how you've improved. Why do you want this job? Show your passion for the role and company and explain how it fits with your career goals. Tell me about a challenge you faced. Use star here. This is a chance to show problem solving and resilience. Here are some quick tips for answering interview questions. Be honest but positive. Avoid fabricating answers, but focus on the positive aspects of your experience. Practice out loud. Rehearse your answers so they come naturally, but don't memorize them word for word. Tailor answers to the job. Connect your skills and experiences directly to what the company is looking for. And finally, use real examples. Concrete examples help interviewers visualize how you work. Let me show you an example of how to use the STAR method. Here's a scenario. Tell me about a time you had to solve a difficult problem. S. I was asked to teach algebra even though it wasn't my strongest subject. T. My goal was to help my students understand algebra despite my own limited knowledge. A. I watched YouTube tutorials to learn but realized they didn't align with the curriculum. So I reached out to my colleague, our math teacher. I took notes and created a teaching module using the I do, we do, you do strategy. I also created video lessons for students to review. And R, as a result, students understood algebra better and I gained confidence in my teaching abilities. This structure shows how you can share a clear, impactful story that highlights your problem solving skills. Before we wrap up, here are a few final reminders. Be confident. You don't need to be perfect. Confidence comes from preparation. Prepare, don't memorize. Think about key points you want to cover, but don't memorize answers. Let the conversation flow naturally. Show who you are. Employers want to see the person behind the resume. Be authentic, passionate, and professional. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have learned something from me. God bless everyone.